everyone and welcome back. It's me, okay, Courtney. I decided to do another makeup video. I don't know if I've ever actually, I guess I haven't decided yet if I've edited and posted the other makeup video before this, but I wanted to film because I got my Morphe order today and I ordered this beautiful palette by James Charles. So I've heard such great things about it. Not that I can open it even though it's just magnetic. Let's take that off. I'm going to try and keep it there so I can see what I use. But this is the palette that we're going to try and use today. Sorry about the lighting. I'm filming sitting on my study floor with the sun coming through the window until I can get better lighting. So I got that in the mail, as well as a Morphe brow product in the shade Hazelnut. So it looks like that. And then I got the Morphe Eyelid primer in translucent. So I want to try those out today. I'm not entirely sure what look I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet. But I really want to use this. I want to film using it for the first time. Yeah, so what I might do, because I slapped quite a bit, is pop you guys down a smidge. There we go, so you guys can see a little bit better. I'm going to prime my whole face first, do my brows so they're nicely shaped, and then do the things and the stuff. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't picked what colours I want to use. There's so many pretty colours. I really want to try one of the highlighting, like the glittery shades. So which one? Face or Ring Light. So this one is Face and this one is Ring Light as a highlighter. This purple looks really pretty. I'm really keen to try this blue, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. I'm thinking maybe a purple look. So you got these beautiful purples and a pink to blend it out. Or I could go for a neutral look with the glitter. I will be doing a rainbow look at some point with this, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't decided yet. I don't even know why I'm filming when I haven't decided. But I figured we could at least make a start. My pencil eyebrow brush. I reckon English today. This one. I just use an angled brush normally to put on, if it will focus, to put on my brows. I'm going to be using this palette over here just as a mirror so I can see better and you guys can see better, because then you can actually see what I'm doing. We're going to take my glasses off now because I don't need them, and we're going to very quickly just go in and prime my entire face. Sorry if I keep disappearing. I am sitting on the floor, so I am slouching. So this primer is the FaceStudio Prime Pore Minimizing Primer from Maybelline, New York. It is blurring powers, with blurring powers apparently. So that is what it looks like, and that's what it looks like when it comes out. So I kind of just put that. I'm also filming with the front camera this time instead of the back camera, because then I can actually see what's going on. Because I did struggle with that last time to know, like, am I in frame? Is it, can you guys see what I'm doing? So I'm just putting that down just so that it has a minute to do its thing. I'm going to do my eyeshadow first because I think that's going to go best. Skin there feels funny. And we'll see how we go from there. But I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and then we'll go in with the eyelid primer on my eyelids, and we'll clean this up with some concealer first as well. But I want the eyelid primer more here. So I've never used this before. It is in the shade Hazelnut, which is a warm brown according to what it says on the Morphe website. So we're going to go in with that and on the brows on. So far I'm liking the colour. It's sort of quite similar to the eyeshadow that I've been using for my brows, because I don't actually have a brow product that is the right colour for me. I do need to clean up that in terms of plucking my eyebrows again. I'm not going to do that now. I will, however, do it this evening when I take my makeup off, because I find for me the best way for me to pluck my own brows is when I've got them drawn on. I clean up these hands. Pretty happy with how those look. Sorry if this side is a bit darker. The lighting in this room is not great. I'm going with my concealer with this one. Another angled brush that I've got. So I use the concealer Maybelline New York Fit Me in the shade 5, which is Ivory. Just to sort of do here a little bit. Mostly just to get under the eyebrows, mostly cleaned up, so that way when I do my eyeshadow later, I don't have to worry about faffing. I just got it all over my hand. I don't want to go through the whole process of doing my face and then my foundation to then have to do it again. So, still haven't decided what colours I want to use. I've got a few cleanish brushes that I can use. Let me just get them ready for blending the likes. Just move my glasses out of the way. So, I'm thinking purple, maybe. I don't know. There's too many options. That's my problem with this. I have the same problem with the other rainbow palette that I have, is that there are too many options, too many pretty things to use. Yeah. Fuck it, let's do the purple. Sorry about my language. Let's try this out. So, see, so it looks the same as my primer that I use for my face. Hello.
You okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm filming.
Are you filming?
Alright, so that's the eyeshadow primer. Sorry about that, I was disturbed by Harry. I'm thinking if I use this light purple shade, which is called Single. Yeah, so Single, Escape, Love That, and Artistry. Those are those 4 colours. So this light purple, which is called Single, as a sort of transition everywhere. Darker purple and the pinky purple to sort of highlight it, and then the purple glitter in the corner with one of the other highlighty shades in the inner corner, and then as a highlight. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to move a bit closer and put the palette over there so that I don't drop it, because knowing me, that's what I would do. I'm going to go in with, I use this double-edged brush. I don't remember where I got it from. You can get them on like eBay and AliExpress and all those places. I'm going to go in with that on my eyelid and see. Pretty happy with that. It's quite bright. It looks pretty good. It's blending nicely. Pretty happy with that. Sorry, I'm trying to move closer so you guys can actually see what I'm doing while I'm doing it, instead of like disappearing off the camera. One day I will have it set up properly so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing all the time. It's looking more pink on that than it actually is. It's definitely more purple. Yeah, just because I have hooded eyes, so like when my eyes are closed, you kind of can't see anything. So I'm trying to get better at sort of bringing that eyeshadow up to where you can see it when I'm just chilling and not trying to show off all the makeup that's on my face. I'm just wiping off most of that. Now I don't know which colours are pressed pigments and which colours are eyeshadows. I'm kind of just going for it, because that's the mood I'm in today. Just go for it. I don't know if I brought that primer all the way out. There's a little patch there that I'm struggling to get it to look the same as the rest of it, which is why I keep going back in. It could be where the primer ends and where my skin starts, but we'll see how it goes. It looks pretty good. Pretty happy with how that looks. It looks a little bit patchy there, but I think that's just me more than anything, and my not great blending skills. And my not great spreading of the primer skills. I have a feeling that that is where the primer starts and ends. I'm just going to grab a clean brush if I've got one. Most of my makeup brushes are dirty, unfortunately. But I do have this massive thing I got from BH Cosmetics ages ago. Let's see if there's a fluffy brush. There is. There's this angled one. That might help. A clean one, just to sort of spread it around, make it look. This side definitely looks better, which is odd because this is my good side. Anyway, moving right along. I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade which is next to it, which is called Escape. So that was single. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful dark purple and sort of just deepen it up. I'm gonna put it on with that side and then blend it out with this side, just because I find, at least with me, darker shades to use sort of to darken it up, I find go on better with a flat brush and then blend it out on the edges. I've swapped to the back camera. Hopefully you guys can still see what's going on. Yeah, that side definitely looks better. I mucked up on the side, but that's okay. These things happen. I'm kind of just using 3 colours, I think, today. And so far, I'm liking it. What do we think? Let me know. I'm gonna go in with that glitter very, very soon. I'm just gonna go in again with, what is it? I've already forgotten. What is it called? Escape? And just sort of bring it down along the bottom lid. Like that. Sort of just dragging it across the lash line, because I find that I bring the glitter there but not there. So having that darker colour. There is a little bit of powder in the palette from going into this purple, but it's not terrible. Sort of just doing that. Alright, now we're going to play with Artistry, which is this beautiful, beautiful glitter. So I'm going to put it on my finger and use that to put it on my eye, because I've found that is the best way to get glitters to sort of really pop, at least in my opinion. So it's a beautiful purple, and then you just drag it on like that, and that is how I've found the best way to get these glitters to really pop. This one. I've got a very, very small flat-ended brush there. And now I've just got to decide, do we want to use ring light or face? And get some of that on and sort of put it in my inner corner and then blend it up. The brush I was looking for is a more pointy brush, which is what I normally use, but I can't find it. So here we are. I need to check the time. Also, sincerest apologies if all you can hear is my goddamn computer fan. But that's where we are. So that's what I ended up doing. I had a debate putting eyeliner on, but I'm pretty happy with how that turned out for not having a decision made. I'm just going to try and darken up these corners to sort of, do you see that? Oh, look, fall out. I wonder if I go in with a wet brush on that pigment, if that will help at all. I do have a setting spray that I can use. It's the Australis mattifying setting spray. This is what it looks like. This is the new setting spray. I wonder if I go in with that on that glitter, if that will make a difference in how it looks on my eye. It certainly gets slightly more intense on it, but not too big of a difference that I would do it every time like that. I'm also going to be doing a bunch that looks very similar to this when I get my ColourPop order in, so just a heads up. Pretty happy how that looks. I definitely think it needs a liner to sort of bring it all together. Alright, I will do very quickly the rest of my face and then put some mascara on, some eyeliner, and then some lipstick. So for now we're going to close the very, very pretty Dreamstyles palette. I will be doing a bunch more looks. If you guys have any ideas on things that I can do with these colours, let me know in the comments down below what you think I should do next. I will definitely give it my best shot. I do want to do a neutral look with it as well at some point. So I did pre-wet my little sponge. I'm going to go in. I've been finding if I go in and conceal first, it's making a bit of a difference to how I do my face. I'm just going to very quickly wipe away that glitter fallout, which is to be expected. It is a glitter. And go in with my concealer. Now, let's put on my foundation. I'm now using the Maybelline SuperStay 24-hour full coverage foundation in the shade True Ivory, which is shade number 3. It comes in a bottle like this. I use my Real Techniques brush lately. I also use a small flat kabuki brush. I alternate between using those and using beauty blenders depending on what mood I'm in. So we're gonna use a brush. So I normally just go one pump on straight onto that on each side of my face. That's what I have found has worked the best for me. So we're gonna do that again today. I'm gonna go in, I think, with the sponge and just a very, very small amount on that to go over the tops of bottom of my brows. I definitely think that next time I'm gonna do what I normally do and do foundation on my brows and then fill them in, because I get a lot of redness through them. But you live in your land. So I'm gonna set all of that foundation with my setting powder, which I think is in my backpack and not, hang on, it is. I can feel. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade Porcelain, and I just use that with a nice big fluffy brush like this. This is also all the ones that I got a coloured handle that I've used today are from BH Cosmetics. Pretty much all my brushes are from BH Cosmetics, except for these double-ended ones. I don't remember where I got them. And I kind of just hop into that and then kind of just put it everywhere to sort of set my foundation. Like everything stay in place for the day. I'm gonna go in with that darker purple just on that brush and bring it in ever so gently underneath the eye, and do the same on the other side. Definitely prefer how this eye looks to this one. I think I need to get better at spreading the spreading the eyelid primer. I'm gonna go in with ring light on a big sort of fluffy brush and try that as a highlight. I don't know, again, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see. I know I can definitely see it in the mirror, and that normally means that you guys can see it. But that's a pretty good highlight. And it's big enough to fit my nice big brush. Time. Alright, so I want to do winged liner. I just don't know how well it's going to go with the way that I'm sitting. So I use, what do I use? That's not even it. Where did it go? Liner, where are you? I use the Rimmel, no, the Revlon ColorStay in Skinny. It comes everything that looks like that. So apologies if you can't see any of this. I will try and move closer, but I do struggle with my winged liner and I don't want to mess it up and then have to take this all off before I go to work. So alright, I definitely think that doing the winged eyeliner has made a difference. I'm just going to pop my mascara on real quick. real quick, I use Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express in the Black's Black, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna pop that on, and then I'm not gonna contour today because I'm not contour, bronze, whatever. I'm not in the mood. So that is the eye makeup look that we did today. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do, however, notice that there isn't as much highlighter on this side as there is on this side. So, last but not least, I'm gonna put my glasses back on. Actually, no, we won't because that will ruin the look. We go in, we're going to use, this is Maybelline New York SuperStay Matte Ink in the shade Lover, number 15. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to clean my lips real quick before the foundation. Put that on there. And then just go in with this to finish off the look. So that is the finished makeup look for today. Now I'm going to clean up the mess that I've made, which is quite a bit of a mess, but that's okay. And I'll put this stuff over there so that I can find it again. So I was using the new Morphe stuff that I got in the mail today. This is the makeup look that we went for. You could definitely see that highlighter. These are the eyes, open and closed. And I went with that SuperStay matte ink. It is quite sticky when you first put it on, but otherwise it's pretty good. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and let me know if you guys have any more makeup looks that you want me to do. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.